You do not keep trying to fix broken people because you're loving. You do it because it gives you a role. And a role feels safer than intimacy. If that stings, good. Because by the end of this video you'll understand why you keep getting pulled into one-sided relationships, why you confuse chaos with connection, and how to stop becoming someone's emotional life support. This is the savior complex, the need to rescue, repair, and redeem other people, often at the cost of your own peace. And it's not a personality quirk. It's a psychological strategy. In the next 7 minutes, you'll learn 3 things. 1. The mechanism that makes fixing feel like love. 2. How it's used against you in dating, friendship, work, and even online. 3. How to rewire the pattern without becoming cold, selfish, or detached. Section 1. The mechanism, why fixing feels like love. Most savior behavior is built from a simple loop. You see someone struggling, you intervene, they feel relief, you feel needed. And your nervous system learns, needed equals safe. Psychologist John Bowlby, who developed attachment theory, argued that your earliest relationships teach your brain what love costs and what love looks like. If you grew up having to earn attention by being helpful, mature, calming a parent, mediating conflict, your brain can wire love to performance, not to presence. So when you meet a person who is messy, wounded, unstable, or misunderstood, your brain recognizes a familiar job. And jobs feel predictable. There's also reinforcement. B.F. Skinner showed how variable rewards that come unpredictably create the strongest habits. That's why slot machines work. And it's why the savior complex can become addictive. Sometimes you help and they're grateful. Sometimes they pull away. Sometimes they promise change. Sometimes they collapse again. That uncertainty keeps you trying. Because the next thank you could be right around the corner. Add another layer, cognitive dissonance. Leon Festinger's work showed that when you invest heavily into something painful, your mind tries to justify it. So the more you sacrifice, the more you tell yourself, this must be love. Otherwise you have to admit you're burning your life to keep someone else warm. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Savior complex is often a form of control. Not control in a villain way. Control in a terrified way. If you can fix them, you can predict them. If you can predict them, you can avoid abandonment. And if you can avoid abandonment, you don't have to feel the old wound. But the cost is brutal. Because you stop choosing partners. You start choosing projects. Section 2. How it's used against you, and why it keeps happening. If you have savior tendencies, certain people can sense it. Not consciously. But socially. They notice you give more than you ask. They notice you over-explain, over-forgive, over-function. They notice you can carry discomfort without making it visible. In relationships,